Testing 1 2 3. What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about 7 healthy habits that really actually changed my life. A lot of people have asked me how I continue to stay positive and to just kind of have this positive outlook on life, but I definitely wasn't always like this, and so I thought I would share with you some healthy habits that really helped me shift my focus. Here we go. Number 1, wake up earlier than you need to, because if you start off your morning on the right foot, then the rest of your day you'll be in a better mood to be able to handle whatever comes your way. Of course, you don't have to wake up at 5 a.m., but just do what works for you so that you are not rushed all the time, because when you're rushed, you tend to make more mistakes and then we tend to be in worse moods. Number 2, learn something new. Honestly, I think the biggest helpful tip I can give you is to seek struggle, because struggling means that we are then going to find our strength, and if we are constantly in our comfort zones, we are never going to grow as humans. And I think if you are watching this video, you are already making a step in wanting to grow, wanting to change, wanting something better for yourself. And so definitely do something new, try something new at least once a month. That also ties into reading some books and learning more, because as a teacher I am a lifelong learner, and I always tell my students to be lifelong learners, because when we read, we immerse ourselves in other people's thoughts and we're not so stuck on our own. Number 3, find a workout that works for you. I show on my Instagram that I work out a lot, but that only started because I found workouts that I love and I get excited about. No, I don't get excited going to the gym by myself, figuring out what workouts I need to do. That doesn't make me happy. But going to fitness group workouts where I go with my friends and we have a great time and it challenges me, that motivates me to want to go all the time. So plug in your favorite pair of earphones. I have the new Tranya Bluetooth earphones, and oh my goodness, these work so well, because when I am running outside or when I am not with my friends, I just plug these in and there's no wire to kind of get me all stuck with my phone, but it's a great wireless earphone to invest in. Be mindful of the music that you listen to, but I always like to listen to either Christian music or I will listen to some hip-hop, but I don't like to listen to a lot of cussing, because that kind of just influences me in a very negative way, and so I make sure to listen to the clean versions. But these Tranya earphones definitely help me when it comes to listening to my music and working out and just not feeling like I'm tangled up in all my cords and whatnot. Number 4, perspective. Build your mental toughness. I feel like a lot of people nowadays get offended very easily, but being offended is a choice, and you can choose to be offended by their words or you can choose to ignore it, and that's completely up to you. On the other side of challenge is change, and so when we look at a situation, we can choose to see it negatively or we can see it as an opportunity for growth. You can be grateful for everything that you have, or you can really complain about everything that you have, but that choice is yours. And I have chosen to seek gratitude, to be thankful for what I have, and to know that we can complain about so many things, but I choose to be grateful for every little thing God has given me, because I know that I am incredibly blessed even with the little things. So let go of entitlement, let go of I deserve this, but love yourself enough to seek challenge, to seek change, and to seek growth. Number 5, show me your friends and I will show you your future. This is something that I kept in mind for a very long time, knowing that who I surround myself with would genuinely show me where I'm going to end up. Thankfully, I am surrounded by very positive people who support me, who tell me when I'm wrong, who lovingly pull me back into who I am as a person. So think about who your friends are, think about what direction they're going in, and think, do you want to go in that direction too? Self-care. Okay, so for self-care, there are different categories that we can dive into. There's the physical, there's the mental, there's the spiritual, and there is the emotional. So physically can mean a lot of different things. It could be your diet, it could be you working out, it could be just how you take care of your body. Are you getting 8 hours of sleep? I get 8 hours every night unless I am on a trip or something like that, but for the most part, I try to get 8 hours. Also, water. Drink a ton of water. Take your body weight, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking every day. Every day. Also, are you watching what you eat? So I am all for eating everything in moderation. Eat a donut, have your cake, it's fine, but just have everything in moderation. Make sure you're also eating lots of vegetables and lots of fruits and lots of whole grains, and that's just kind of how I live my life. Mentally, are you reflecting on what kind of person you are right now or what kind of person you want to be? Because you can't really change and grow if you don't know where you're starting. So I like to always look back and think, oh, was that situation handled the way that I really would want to, or was I reacting? Spiritually, this could just mean you are taking a respite, you are just reflecting on this life and just knowing that there is something greater beyond ourselves in this world and that we all want to seek to do good. For me, it's spending time with God and remembering why I'm here and that everything that I do is for Him. Emotionally, do you need to go talk to a friend? Do you need a journal? Do you need to just kind of have a place to let things out? Because it's not good to bottle up ill feelings inside. And I think one of the healthiest things that you can do is confront people if you have a problem with them, but in a loving way. Because if you want to preserve that relationship, you don't want to tell them off. You want to kindly tell them, hey, this bothers me because I care about this friendship or relationship. But if you don't care about them, don't be mean. Because I work so much, because I work on my YouTube videos, I babysit, I tutor, I work 40 plus hours as a teacher, I always make sure I have one day where I'm just not doing anything. And that means I have to establish some boundaries and tell some people, oh, I'm not going out today, or today I'm just gonna stay inside, and that's okay. But also make sure you don't get stuck doing that and that you do also go out and have fun. Recently I went to a Jesse McCartney concert. I like to put in my grind. I work really hard, but at the same time, I also need to relax. And honestly, my strength comes from the Lord. It's not all me, because all the things that I do, holy cow, it's exhausting. And tip number 7 that I genuinely believe is going to change how you view life, and it's going to change your life, is to find your purpose. Find your purpose as to why you are here, because if you don't know why you're here, what's the point of it all? This could mean in your career. This could mean as your role as a brother, a sister, a mother, a father. What is your role on this earth, and how are you going to give back to benefit the world? Because I feel like when we live for ourselves, it's not very fulfilling. It's really not. And so to be able to just kind of care for and look after other people, even society, that is going to really impact how you live your life. To know that every single person has a soul and that we are all people who are going through very similar things, that kind of gives us that common ground to love one another. And then you just kind of want to be more positive and happy, because there's so much more to this life than just ourselves. So those are 7 healthy habits I've established and I'm continually working on in my life, and I hope that you would use it too. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.